Today I'm here with Tyreke, and I received a message today explaining to me what Tyreke is going through. And when I heard his story, I had to drop what I was doing and come over here and meet him. A lot of people ask me why I feature so many kids in the Warrior Heartbeat section. And the reason for that is kids, most of the time, have not been beaten down by life's experiences. They see the world with honest eyes and an open heart. And what happens is, as we get older and we go through more life experiences, some of them not always good, we become a little calloused, a little hardened, and we stop living with that open heart. And that's because, you know how when you feel sick, Tyreke, your immune system kicks in, and it works to protect your body to make you feel better, right?
Yes.
Well, when you go through bad experiences in life, your brain, your subconscious, creates almost like an immune system for your emotions, okay? This is where fear and doubt and hesitation and everything else comes from, okay? And what it's trying to do is protect you when you've had a bad experience so that you don't go through that again. But what it really does is it stops you from living your life, okay? And, you need to find a way to quiet that fear and that doubt up here and start listening to your heart again. Because your heart is not capable of fearing fear or doubt. It's only capable of feeling love. This is where the truth is, right here. Okay? And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The inspiration for me starting the Warrior Heart came from a very special lady in my life who doesn't realize how amazing she is. In fact, she doesn't always feel like she's even enough. And all I can really do is wait and be ready when she's ready. But in the meantime, in addition to believing in her, even when she may not always believe in herself, with the Warrior Heart, the more people that I can help so they don't feel that type of feeling and they don't experience that and have to go through that, that's my mission, okay? Whether it be depression, doubt, fear, anxiety, any of that stuff. So when I heard your story today, you're 15 years old, right?
Yes.
You're at a very critical time, because that teen years right there, it's a very critical time, because you're kind of at that tipping point, and you've been bullied at school, right? And kids mock you and make fun of you and tease you. And I don't want you to stop living with that heart, okay? And leading with that heart. You have a good heart, because your mom, when I spoke to her, she told me, when you see a veteran, you go walking right up to them, you make a beeline, and you shake their hand and you thank them for their service. There's adults that don't even do that, let alone kids.
Booyah!
These days, their face is in their phone. They're worried about Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and everything else. They don't see the world around them. They're in their bubble, okay? So you're at that tipping point. And when I heard your story, I said, I can't wait. I have to meet Tyreke. Because I wanted to explain to you, just like I explained to my son when he was growing up, if someone's going to mock or criticize you, a lot of times it's because of their own insecurities. They don't want people looking at them, so they want to put the focus on somebody else, okay? They don't want people to see their imperfections. If somebody wants to try to convince you to do something that you know isn't right, okay? It's because they know what they're doing is not right. But if you do it with them, they feel a little bit better about themselves, even though it's still wrong, okay? And when you don't go along with them, they have a choice to make, okay? We spoke for a little bit before we came on this video, and remember I told you, even if you're just a leader of one, you're still a leader, And if those kids see that you're not going along with the stuff that they're doing wrong, okay, because you know it's not right, they have a choice to make. They can either correct their behavior and make the effort to be a part of your life, or they can continue down the path that they're going on. And if they continue down the path that they're going on, that's when you disassociate yourself with them, because it's not worth it. It's negative energy, and it's going to drag you down. And there's something else. You also deal with a little bit more than a lot of kids do, because you also have a little bit of dyslexia, right? And ADHD, right? But you still have that heart right there. And the fact that you recognize those veterans, that shows the maturity that you have. That shows your heart. And that's what you need to do. You just need to be you with everything that you do. Whether you're at school, whether you're going up to a veteran, no matter where you're at, just be you, because who you are is always enough. It's more than enough. And anybody who doesn't see that doesn't deserve a place in your life. Okay? And if you go to do something, again, you don't want to let that fear and doubt get in there. You want to listen to your heart. Okay? If you try something and you fail, the worst that happens is you learn a lesson. And maybe you try it 2, 3, 4 times before you get it right. But each time you learn a lesson. That's the worst that can happen. Some of the greatest lessons come from our failures, from the battles we lose, not from the ones we win. Right? So, I wanted to meet you today because I wanted to talk to you about that. And I wanted to make sure you understood that all you need to do is be yourself. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks. And sometimes it stings. And sometimes you're going to need to talk to somebody. You're going to want to talk to somebody. Whether it be your mom, your dad. You know you can always pick up the phone and call me. Right? Because we're friends now, right? Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. So anytime you need to talk, if something's bothering you, something's got you frustrated, you reach out to me. All right? And I'll be there. I'm a little bit busy sometimes because I work 3 jobs and I don't get a lot of sleep. But I'll be there. All right? And you're also in what, Civil Air Patrol?
Yep.
And how often do you do that?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Okay. What kind of stuff do they do there?
Like they do PE drills.
Okay. That's pretty cool. You have a uniform and everything?
Yep.
All right. But that's not the uniform you want to wear when you get older, is it?
No.
What uniform you want to wear when you get older?
Bullies.
A Marine uniform. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I look forward to that day and seeing you graduate and seeing you wear those dress blues. So a lot of kids don't have that drive that you have. They don't have that heart and that passion, or they don't let it show. Always let your heart show. Wear it on your sleeve, wear it right here, wear it wherever, but let it show. All right? And don't ever be ashamed of that, no matter what you do. Now, you have any questions for me?
Nope, that's it.
No? That's it? I have one question for you. You know what time it is?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's
time to awaken the warrior heart in you. Want to be the first to receive new content? Subscribe to the Warrior Heart on YouTube.